Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. It's Luke here, and it's Newcastle versus West Ham that kicks off at 5:30 at St James's Park. Ridiculously hard game this is going to be. They're a completely different team to the team that we played last season. Anyone remember it was 4-2 last season, and last season, you know, they had a bit of a bad one at the beginning where I think they didn't win for 7-8 games, and then they went on their worst losing streak under Steve Bruce, and then they obviously changed it mid-season to Eddie Howe, and then they went on their best streak, and Eddie Howe has completely transformed that football team. Obviously the takeover as well, but they haven't just gone and blown money, and I think that's, you know, something that I really admire. You know, these new owners have come in, they've spent money, but they've not just gone and blown it. You know, like how Man City, when they first come over, we'll go and get Robinho, we'll go and get this one. They've bought wisely. They've gone and bought Taggart, who's a big Newcastle Geordie fan. They went and bought Trippier for that leadership skills. They took Chris Woods away from Burnley because they knew that would help them. Players like Bruno Gomes, who fortunately for us, won't be playing. They really have bought wisely. Isaac looks good. They've also, obviously, they've just bought Ashby as well. They've bought Gordon. And listen, I know quite a lot about Newcastle. I always say I work with a guy who is a big Newcastle fan. He's been on the channel. I'm hoping I can get him on at some point in the next, either today or maybe before the game on Saturday, so we can have a little chat about it. But yeah, what a team they are. They're currently sitting in third, really and truly well in that race for the Champions League. Obviously, this week they qualified for the League Cup final as well. Yeah, everything about that club you've got to look at and go, God, I'd love West Ham to have a bit of that. I really would. Ambitious owners, a manager with young, dynamic ideas, never sets up to just neutralise another team. Eddie Howe's actual mantra when he starts a game is, no, we're going to set up this way and you're going to stop us. And that's the sort of thing I really, really like. I think we missed a trick with Eddie Howe. I think sometimes there was, what's the word? Like a snobbery around it. Like I don't know, has he really done that good a job? And then, listen, he's well and truly proved himself. I do believe he will be England manager in a few years' time. But yeah, whatever happens at Newcastle now, you know, he could be. The problem with Eddie Howe is he could be a victim of his own success. You know, he could go and win that League Cup and they could finish for the Champions League, and then, you know, that expectation goes higher and higher and higher, and then that's when do they want other managers and stuff like that, and hopefully, you know, one day we can go and step him up. But yeah, big fan of Newcastle, and a big fan of Eddie as well, and I think that is a club that, similar to us, you know, with bad owners and, you know, things not quite working out, and, you know, always going with those sort of managers that are steady, and, you know, the Bruces, people like that. And now new ownership has sorted that out, and I hope we can have a taste of that, you know, within the next year and a half, when that takeover will hopefully go through for us. Like I say, for them, Bruno is out for this game, arguably their best player. Like my pal waxes lyrical about him, you know, one of the best players he's ever seen in a Newcastle shirt. Isaac probably will be out as well with concussion. They do still have some fantastic players, though. You've still got Alan St-Maxim, who's more been coming off the bench rather than starting these games. Callum Wilson loves a goal against us. I'm not sure whether he's fit or not, but he loves a goal against us. Trippier, like I say, fantastic. Their defence, Sven Botman. Goalkeeper in, obviously, Nick Pope, who hasn't conceded a goal in the league for a hell of a long time. What a goalie he is. I've obviously just signed Anthony Gordon as well. Ashby as well, whether he starts, I don't know. Joe Linton's an absolute machine in midfield. You've got Miguel Almiron, who's been player of the month at some point this season. It's got to be really tough up there. It really is. Let's not kid ourselves. In terms of strength for them guys, shooting from free kicks is a big thing from them. Attacking set pieces, creating chances, defending set pieces and aerial duels, like I say, Sven Botman and players like that really had that defensive stability. And also you've got Pope in there, who's so good at claiming cross. We've seen it against us before with Burnley games. Every cross used to just hit him. Weaknesses is avoiding offsides and attacking positions. So again, to have that as a weakness shows that you attack quite a lot, and you probably, every game you might get caught offside a couple of times. In terms of style of play, they cross the ball a lot. Love trying the through ball, go through the middle quite a lot with lots and lots of shots. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Like I say, there's not much I can say, and it's not me like bigging up Newcastle to a certain extent. It is going to be tough. They're a good bloody side. They're a fantastic side. In terms of us guys, still got injuries to Ings and Zuma. Skamaka may be back for this game. Maybe he's closer than what we thought. On a positive side for West Ham, there are players that do look good, and over the coming, the past few games, there has been some positives. Yes, I know we're playing derbies and I know we're playing Everton, but we can only beat who's in front of us. And we've had good performances from Ogbonna, we've had good performances from Agurd. I think Emerson's looked really, really good in that left wing back role. Flynn Downs was amazing against Derby the other night. Whether he gets a chance, who knows? Players like Rice got a rest, players like Paqueta got a rest. So all these things, Jared Bowen is starting to play himself back into a bit of form. Antonio looks like he's in some form as well. So, listen, I'm not saying, it's not going to be easy, but, if I'm looking at it and breaking it down, will they have one eye on that final? Will players be thinking, I don't want to get injured, or I don't want to get a card, because this is a big final, and, Eddie Howe will want to win that final, and, that can play in your head. We've seen it before in 2006 when we got into that final. Players were sort of just a little bit ducking out the challenges and stuff like that, and not quite fully committing. Whether Eddie Howe will allow that, I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, it's something to look at. They may have a slight hangover from that game as well. But then on the other side of it, they may be on a high and think, oh yeah, we're really going to go for it. The atmosphere is going to be incredible in there. I don't know. But it is going to be really, really tough. Really, really, really tough. And Moyes is, I'm happy for him to play that 5 at the back, and I think he will play that again. I think it's looked okay. It's looked good. But yeah, midfield is going to be a key battle. Like I say, the Linters, the Almirons are always good. But the fact that Bruno's not in there is definitely a help to West Ham, without a doubt. I think we'll lose 2-0, sadly, though. I just don't think we'll have enough, and I think they'll just be a little bit too much for us. But yeah, I'll take a draw, and a draw will be a fantastic result up there. I do believe that Moyes needs to get at least 4 points out of the next 3 games with Chelsea and Tottenham. If he loses this game, he may well lose his job, but we don't know. It can quickly change. He's definitely, in his final games, he hasn't got much money in the bank now to keep him there. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. What do you like about Newcastle? What do you like about West Ham? Do you think we can go and do something there? Until next time, come on, you irons, keep believing. Let's go and do them Maggies.